Hello, SquirrelTribe. Listen, let's have a conversation about Social Security that's not left-leaning or right-leaning. It's just the facts about Social Security. I have noticed for the longest time that it seems like whenever there is a conversation regarding Social Security, whether it's on a YouTube video, it's on X, it's on the news, mainstream media, heck, even through Grok on X or through Chat GPT, there always seems to be some sort of political lean in how it's talked about. And I mean, it does make sense given all the things that changed due to who is in power at the time, whether it is a Democrat president like Joe Biden the last 4 years, or it's a Republican president like President Donald Trump for the next 4 years. But here is the basic of everything that you need to know happening right now in 2025, minus any political lean, just so you guys get the facts without the emotion. All right. So let's break this down for you because it's very important to a lot of people, right? So here are the most recent Social Security updates for 2025. Now, this is based on factual changes from the SSA, from the Social Security Administration. Again, facts only. Ready? The cost of living adjustment, which is COLA, you guys know this. The Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, SSI benefits will increase by 2.5% this year in 2025. This affects over 72.5 million Americans, with the average retiree's monthly benefit rising from, and this is not going to be earth shattering or, groundbreaking or give you the ability to run out and buy a ton of stuff, but it is a big deal, in the long run. You're going to go from $1,927 to $1,976, roughly $49 more per month. SSI payments will reflect this increase starting December 31st, 2024. I'm sure you all have seen it a lot. I assume everybody has seen it by now since December 31st of last year. The COLA is based on the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. For those of you who may not be aware, who are just now getting into Social Security or will have to start pulling Social Security maybe this year or next. Now, this one I think is very important given what has happened over the last couple months with the worries of being able to phone call in to the SSA. So according to this, telephone claim enhancements starting April 14th, which is today, by the way, today is April 14th. A lot of these are taking effect today, just FYI. So starting today, April 14th, 2025, all Social Security claim types can be completed over the phone due to new anti-fraud tools. These tools analyze account patterns to detect suspicious activity, requiring in-person, requiring in-person identity verification only if irregularities are found. This aims to improve access for those unable to file online or visit offices. Now, the next one here, identity proofing policy, again, goes into effect today, April 14th, 2025. Applications for Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI for short, Medicare, or SSI do not require in-person identity proofing if filed by phone, as identity can be verified during the process. Retirement, survivors, or auxiliary, meaning spouse, child, benefit applications may still require online or in-person identity verification, except in dire need cases like terminal illnesses. Social Security Fairness Act, another one that's starting in April 2025, starting this month. This act increases benefits for some by repealing the windfall elimination provision, or the WEP, and the government pension offset, the GPO. This primarily affects retirees with pensions from non-Social Security covered jobs, like certain public employees. Increases vary, with averages of $360 a month for retirees, $700 a month for spouses, and $1,190 a month for widows/widowers. Some complex cases may take up to a year to process. Now, this is important for a lot of people here. Earnings and tax adjustments, which are going to be very important. The maximum earnings subject to Social Security tax will rise, okay? It will rise to $176,100 in 2025 from $168,600 previously. To earn one Social Security credit, workers need $1,810 in 2025, which is up from $1,730 previously. 4 credits, which is $7,240, can be earned annually. Now, earnings limits for those under full retirement age, FRA, full retirement age, increases to $23,400, but benefits are reduced $1 for every $2 over, or $62,160 for those reaching FRA in 2025, reduced $1 for every $3 over pre-FRA. Now, your full retirement age. This is important, right? For those born in 1959, FRA in 2025 is 66 years and 10 months. For 1960 or later, it's 67. Claiming before FRA reduces benefits while delaying past FRA increases them up to 70. Max benefit at 70 is $5,108 a month. There is an overpayment recovery as of March 27th, which is just a couple weeks ago. March 27th, 2025, the SSA may withhold up to 100% of future checks to recover overpayments, reversing a prior cap of 10% or $10. Please understand exactly what that means. Previously, if there was an overpayment, they could hold 10% of the check and still give you the rest, or hold $10. I'm assuming at a time in order to pay themselves back whatever the overpayment was. But now they are saying they can withhold 100%. And that may make things very difficult for some people if they are accidentally overpaid and it is caught and then it has to be fixed, or whatever the right word there is. Fixed sounds right. It could affect you significantly since it's gone from 10% hold to 100%. All right. Now, according to this appointment requirement, since January 6, 2025, in-person visits to SSA field offices, including for Social Security cards, require scheduled appointments to reduce wait times. So no more just being able to go and stand in a line like at the DMV or whatnot. You will have to make a scheduled appointment in order to do so. And then no field office closures. This one's huge. The SSA has not permanently closed any local field offices in 2025, despite temporary closures for issues like weather or facility problems. And I think that's very important that a lot of people know, because people were worried about that. There is the one that is set to close permanently, though, and that is in White Plains, New York, that is set to close permanently. And these are things that you guys can find over on ssa.gov. If you are on Social Security, I am sure you check that very often. Hopefully this was just a little bit of help condensed into a short video. We're not trying to, drag this thing out. You don't need an hour to have this conversation. I know my mother-in-law is on Social Security. My mom is on Social Security. My mother-in-law, she has a channel, Anonymous Caregiver, and we actually spoke about this, her and I, when she was here in Florida visiting her son and myself and our daughter over spring break for our daughter and my husband's 40th birthday. That was a lot of fun. But she was here and we had a conversation about the windfall, because she was able to reap the benefits of that passed. And so whole conversation on that, if you guys want to check it out. Again, it's Anonymous Caregiver. But there's so many people that will be going into the whole Social Security this year with pulling their Social Security. And there's been a lot of talk about what's going to happen with it now that, we have switched presidents from, again, Joe Biden, the Democrat president, to Donald Trump, the Republican president. Now that we have DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, with Elon Musk, although he will be out very soon from that position, because it was a non-paying free position that he overtook or oversaw, but he can only work for free for so long. So even he will be leaving that position soon. And a lot of people are worried exactly what is going to happen with DOGE after Elon Musk is gone. But because of the whole new Department of Government Efficiency, since President Trump was, inaugurated on January 20th, a lot of people have been worried about what's going to happen to Social Security, given some of the things that have been said from the left, from the right, down the middle, a lot of inaccuracies, non-truths, some truths. It's been a whole whirlwind of stuff. But this here is actual factual information that is not left or right. It is just exactly what is going to be happening with Social Security. And it's very important that those of you who are on Social Security are aware of the changes that did occur today, April 14th. And for those of you who may start drawing Social Security this year or next year, it's a good idea to have a little bit of a heads up on exactly what you can expect or look forward to once you do start receiving your Social Security. So, Squirrel Tribe, thank you for letting me have this conversation with you. For those of you who are already on Social Security, I would love whatever comments or information you want to put into the comment section after this, because again, this is a community. It's all about helping each other out. So people read the comments all the time. Let people know what you've experienced, what you're going through. If you've had anything from the windfall, if the COLA has helped you, anything like that. I think it's very important for other people in the same situation to learn and read about. So for now, that is all. I love y'all immensely, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Monday, April 14th. Goodbye.